If you just press the button and it just goes, oh, okay, it's record. Okay. People of the Earth, it is I, Emperor Zerk, and I am here to tell you that Dave Rubin is a sore loser. That's right, you can see him right over here. It's over here. Sorry, my bad. It's over here. Anyway, you can see right over here that Dave Rubin is telling you that you're a sheep. You can't tell between quality like X-Defiant and fear of missing out slop marketing like Call of Duty. You're not smart enough. That's right. That's why X-Defiant only made it less than a year, and Call of Duty's like defining the genre of dudes shooting each other in like military locations and suburban settings. Yeah, I remember Nuketown. Everybody remembers Nuketown. Anyway, what embarrassing thing did Dave Rubin say now about X-Defiant and Call of Duty? Well, here it is.
A lot of games, Call of Duty included, just focus on how to make the most money possible out of the player base. They rely heavily on FOMO marketing and EOMM matches.
Yeah, well, here we go. So Dave Rubin thinks that you can't tell the difference, that you're a sheep, and you don't know. You can't tell what quality is. Because here he goes, he says, Call of Duty used to focus on quality. No, they didn't. No, from the get-go, that was always about shooting your friends and having fun doing it. Nothing to do with quality. Nothing. That's why you're running around as Nicki Minaj, teabagging, that's right, teabagdag, yeah, whatever that is, Bagdag, it's a place in Iraq, right? Anyway, place in Iraq, here we go, back to the point. This guy over here, he is not very interested in owning up to the mistakes of X-Defiant. Most of those mistakes being Dave Rubin's own decision-making and Ubisoft being shady AF. Yeah. So he goes down here and he says, in other words, your game should have a high player count because it's good and people want to play it, rather than people playing it because the game has a $250 million marketing budget. Everything just said is simplified, as it would take too long to really get into it.
Hold it. It looks like 73% of you watching this aren't subscribed. Time to click that button. You know where to find it.
Oh, boo-hoo. I can't get out here and bring out my doctoral thesis about how fear of missing out marketing beat Ubisoft's fear of missing out marketing. Blah, blah, blah. See, the problem is that X-Defiant showed up when the genre was completely burnt out and offered nothing new. Nothing. I don't care what you say in the comments. There's nothing new about it. Nothing. And that's the problem with a lot of Ubisoft offerings. It's just what everybody else did 5 years late. I'm so tired of having to skirt around the truth about this. People at Ubisoft are living in the past. They're living in like, I don't know, like 2005 or something. Like 2005. Like, whoa, video games are brand new. Who would have ever have guessed that we could sell like trading cards inside of that? You know, like NFTs. Wow, we're just making an NFT video game 5 years after it was cool. If you thought it was cool. I didn't think it was cool. The ape thing didn't get to me. I don't understand like fingerprints on images and JPEGs and I don't know. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Oh, you're over there. Yeah, sorry. I don't know where the camera is. Anyway. I gotta remind you guys too that Ubisoft is under investigation because like, you know, they're stealing your information. Yeah. So it says right here, this is GameIndustry.biz. Yeah. We can get that here through the Voyager probe. See, that's how I'm talking to you, through the Voyager probe, because that, you know, we used to get on that, I don't know if I can say that, around the Jeffs. You know, that website with the doom, you know, that thing, you know, that infamous drum line. Yeah, that website. We were using a Voyager probe to get through that, but like, we found out all about this gaming stuff, and man, you guys are dumb. Yeah, your planet sucks, man. I'm just gonna have to invade it and make all of you dig for Minecraft diamonds. Because you can't even play a game. Like, seriously, how come you guys agree to this? Like, look, you have to be always online. Even Ubisoft admits to it in their response to the legal update. Like, look, here it is. Just right here on whatever April is. I hope she's a nice lady. She's 29 of them. You got 29 Aprils here. That's pretty important. Yeah. Anyway. Whatever that is. I will learn what April is, and I will conquer it. Anyway, here we go. Ubisoft says, BT dubs, we are aware of the complaint and we're looking into it. Neat. Good job, guys. I hope you put the whole group chat on it. Ubisoft is committed to protecting players' personal data. That's why we have you sign on immediately when you log in to verify that you own this. And they say that right there. That's the only reason why you gotta have your online connection, because we can't trust you to own your stuff. We don't want you to own it. Like, you're not gonna be able to keep it. But like, we need to make sure you paid us money before we take it away. Yeah. Looking at you, crew 2, guys. Yeah, you poor guys. That sucks. Anyway, back at this mess. So yeah, this is what's going on. There's a digital right to privacy over there in European, whatever that place is. Whatever, I don't know. I will conquer European. I don't care how tall he is. Anyway, these guys, they have laws that say, like, you can't steal people's stuff. And so, like, all these online connections are obviously recording your data and making sure that they can, like, pass it along, market it, or at least work its way back into the system. So that's how it goes. I don't know how to end this, so, like, prepare your human buttholes. I think that was probably too dramatic, Jeff. They're definitely going to take that the wrong way. I mean, I'm blue, and you know what blue means now.